What's good, YouTube? It's Aurzyn, and today I am bringing y'all the fastest way to hit 99. You guys can see I'm a 91 overall right now. I've been grinding. The game has been out for 2 days, and I've just been grinding. I haven't been playing that much park, but I'm gonna get into a couple methods, kind of to hit 99 as quickly as possible, just so you guys could get out in the park and just kind of just dominate everyone, because you guys are gonna be a higher overall than everyone. So make sure you guys watch this video all the way through. I'm going to get into all the tips and tricks in order to get your overall max as quickly as possible. And yeah, if you're new around here, make sure to hit that sub button and drop a like if this video helped you out, as well as comment down what else you guys need help with, or if you guys want to see a video from me. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it, man. Alright, so starting with park is going to be one of the very simple methods. You're going to want to have a build that can catch lobs playing with you, or a build that can throw lobs. Now, if you are, like, let's say you can't do either, let's say you're like a shooting center, honestly, what you're going to want to do is literally just catch the ball and like shoot it, play good defense. You're just going to be playing park normally. But if you are a build that has any type of finishing, any type of playmaking, you're going to want to either throw lobs or catch lobs. This is because basically every single year, for I don't know how many years, I think since the beginning of 20, maybe even 19, lobs were good, but that's been the rep method, and that's also, it's basically like the same thing for attributes because it's based on my points. So that's the best way to get my points. And basically, if you're a guard, usually a guard would have playmaking in their build, you're going to want to throw lobs to a center that can catch them. And if you are, let's say, a finisher, you're going to want to get a guard that can throw you lobs. And that way, you're going to be getting the most XP possible each game. Now, like I mentioned, if that's not possible, you know what I mean? If that's not possible, let's say you're a shooting center or a guard, then my advice would literally just be to play park. Play park. Honestly, it's not even that bad, especially because you're going to be getting park XP this way. Literally just play park. Park is a really good method just to get all your attributes quickly. And honestly, it's something that I've been doing. Yeah, that's about it for park. And now let's get into the next method. Alright guys, so now for the my career method. You know what I mean, this is gonna be a better method if you, especially if you don't have a lot of teammates, or if you want to get all your badges before you go to park. So let's get into the my career method. Basically, it's gonna be very similar to my playmaking badges method, as well as my finishing badge method. It's going to be the same concept. You're going to want to throw lobs, but there's a couple specific ways in order to make it a lot easier for you guys. So to start off, you're going to want to be putting the difficulty on Hall of Fame, and you're going to want to put the quarter length. It doesn't matter. I would either put it on 5 or 12. It does not matter. But I usually put it on 12 if I'm going for attribute XP or my points, just because I can just play the game longer. You get teammate grade, you get a bunch of bonuses just from like winning the game and stuff. So I usually play on 12-minute quarters, but you guys can play on whatever you want. Hall of Fame difficulty. And basically for playmaking, this is something I would suggest for more guards, because obviously guards are gonna have playmaking in their build. And what you basically want to do is go to the wing, call for the ball, and they're gonna come set an on-ball screen. You're gonna hold LB, and a person on your team, a center on your team, is going to come set you a screen. Once they set you a screen, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do like a between the legs or a speed boost. It's to like the mid-range area. You're going to want to go into the screen and do a speed boost to the mid-range area. This is going to force the center's defender to switch onto you, and usually the center will go in front of the guard that was just on you. So basically the defenders switch in my career, and it allows a wide open lob to be thrown. Basically this is very simple, very easy. If you have any problems with it, just keep trying it, or maybe try like slight variations of it. Also, another thing I'd recommend, this is something you probably can't really change, but I would recommend trying to throw lobs to a better lob catcher. I usually like to pick the Lakers, just because they have so many good people that are good at catching lobs, athletic centers. Yeah, that's what I would do, honestly. And now, if let's flip it, let's say you have you know, finishing, or if you're just a center in general, this is the thing you're gonna want to do. Basically, you're gonna want to go off ball. You're gonna want to be an off ball, like you're gonna pass the ball to your point guard, right? And then after you pass the ball to your point guard, you're gonna hold LB, the same thing you did, but this time you're not gonna have the ball when you hold LB. This is gonna make the AI set you an off ball screen. And basically, usually there's one defender, and let's line it up. So there's gonna be a point guard and like the right wing. There's gonna be someone in the right corner. There's gonna be someone on the block, the center on your team, and there's gonna be someone in the left corner. You want to be on the left wing when you do this. So you're gonna pass it to the right wing, and then you're gonna want to hold LB. And what you want to do is just wait for one of your AIs to come set you a back screen to go to the basket. And once you do that, you're gonna run around the screen and double tap Y, and that's gonna make the point guard throw you a lob. Now, they don't throw you a lob every single time. That's just because that's how my career works. The AIs sometimes don't like to throw you a lob unless you're like wide open. So just keep trying it. If it doesn't work one play, set it back up, do the same thing over again. This is something I really recommend, something I've always used every single year to get overall. And yeah, I would just really recommend doing this. And yeah, that's about it for the my career methods. If you are a defender or a shooter, like let's say you're a shooting center, honestly I think Park is a better method for you. A way better method, just because you're getting more games done. You can't really get that much XP in my career if you are a shooter or a defender. It's very hard. Like playmaking and finishing badges and like just XP is a lot easier to get. So if you have finishing and playmaking in your build, it just makes it a lot easier to hit 99. Now, I get that a lot of people might have like shooting or defense in their build, and for that I would suggest playing Park. But if you guys do want like my career, like stuff for my career, honestly I would try to just go for blocks. And then honestly, if you are like a center or a shooting center, I would see if you can maybe try the lob method that I told you guys about and showed. Maybe try that as well. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for the my career methods, and I'm gonna touch briefly on the last method I have for you guys. Alright guys, so the last method I actually have for you guys, now this might not be the most popular method, but I think by far it probably is one of the better methods, just because you're getting so much XP, and the games only take about 30 minutes. This is the rec. Now the rec, this is not gonna be very popular, you know what I'm saying? You might not have teammates for it, so that is why it might be hard. But the rec is an extremely fast way to get your overall very quickly. Now, basically, what you want to do is the same thing. It's lobs. It's lobs. You either want to throw lobs or catch lobs. And even not doing that, you're still going to get a lot more XP than you would, say, from a my career game. Now, it might take a little bit longer, but honestly, the rec is a lot more fun than just playing my career. And in my opinion, my career is very boring. You're playing against AIs. At least the rec, you're playing against like real people, although not as fun as like Park, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the last method. Honestly, just throw, catch lobs in the rec, play good defense. If you are a shooting center, honestly, this is where I might recommend to go, just because defense in the rec, if you play really good defense the entire game, if you get a bunch of blocks, a bunch of rebounds, you're gonna get a lot of progression towards your overall when you go to the rec and play really good defense. So that's the one thing I would recommend. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for that method, and let's finish off this video. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video helped you guys out in some way, shape, or form. I kind of went into depth about each of the methods you could possibly do, and pretty much the premise is literally just catch and throw lobs. It's going to give you the most XP, and you kind of just have to play the game. That's really like what you have to do. I gave you guys some tips and tricks in order to like help that get sped up a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If this video did help you out, make sure to drop a like, and if you are new around here, make sure to hit the sub button. We're on the road to 10K subs right now. It would be a very appreciative if you could hit that sub button. And yeah, that's about it. And I'm out, man. Peace.